Hi guys, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. It told me there was some problem with my audio, but I think it's fixed. How are you?
As good as I can be right now, I suppose. Real online classes start tomorrow, so we'll see.
Oh, that should be fun.
It'll be interesting for sure.
How much time did you guys miss?
Only a week of real instruction. So because our spring break was one of the 2 weeks that they suspended.
Right. Ours will be as well.
Yeah. So suboptimal, but it's the best we can do.
Right. But at least the week, it's probably, you can make that up. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully. All right. Is it supposed to rain today? Because it sure looks like it.
I think so.
I mean, I hope it does and wash some more pollen away. Pollen is getting me. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lauren.
How's it going?
It's going super duper.
You take the tape off of my camera.
I know, I have to keep moving mine back and forth. Good morning, Anne-Marie. Good morning, Suzanne.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Go away. Oh,
Jennifer Tripp. Hey.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. No, you two
Are you
go.
working at a hospital right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not realize that. Something you posted the other day made me think, oh, is she at a hospital? I thought you were still like a CVS or something. Aha. Well, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
How about you?
I'm good. It's a weird way to teach, but it's the best we got. The pollen is a little crazy here, and that's getting me. But
Yeah.
oh my
All
God,
right, the juniper pollen here is bad right now. So
does that get you? Does it bother you?
it does.
Yeah.
Hey, you shush. Shush. You guys sit on the bed. Okay. So
Okay. Oh, baby. Well, okay, let's go ahead and get started. As we go through, if you guys have questions, it's okay to ask questions. Also, I just want to say, so right now it's kind of it's a weird way to teach and stuff, but if you end up having questions or if you're doing a posture and something doesn't feel right and you want to kind of check in with me at a different time or one-on-one, we can always get on this together and talk about things. Sometimes alignment long distance is still kind of hard, but it's better than nothing. So I just want to let you know that I'm still around if you need any of that kind of help or questions. Great, so let's find a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. You can lift the center of your chest up, close your eyes, relax your shoulders. And notice your breath. To really notice the sensation of your breath in your chest. And notice how your inhale feels as compared to your exhale. And then let's start to deepen inhales and exhales. So make the breath a little bit deeper and a little bit longer. And try to find a really continuous pattern to your breath so that you're not holding at the top of your inhale or at the bottom of your exhale, but just moving the air in and out. sounds for next inhale. And match your exhale. As you find a really even rhythmic pattern to your breath. So if you want, you can add the constriction at the back of your throat for Ujjayi Pranayama. Otherwise, just stick with this even rhythmic breath pattern throughout the duration of the class. So bring palms together at heart center while open with 3 rounds of Pranama Om. You can bow your head to your hands and set a dedication or an intention for your practice if you'd like. And then as you're ready, drop your hands back to your knees and keep lifting the center of your chest back. Open your eyes and drop your chin to your chest. So as you drop your chin to your chest, feel really broad and open through your collarbones. Keep gently pressing your shoulder blades down your back. So try not to let your upper back send out behind you, but instead the center of your chest keeps reaching forward up towards your chin. And so find that rhythmic breath pattern again, and then as you exhale, take your right ear to your right shoulder. So gently press your left shoulder down. And then as you inhale, lift your chin up, drop your head back. Really press your collarbones open and down. And then as you exhale, lift your left shoulder. And as you're ready, circle your head around to the right a couple times. As fast or as slow as it feels good to you. Try to hold that rhythmic patterning to your breath. After 2 or 3 times to the right, go to the left. And after an equal number of times, come back up to center. Take your hands 6 to 8 inches behind you, fingertips press forward, point forward, push into your hands, squeeze your shoulder blades together, drop your head back. Just see if you can walk your hands a little bit closer together, and really push into the floor, and see if you can feel more the front edge of your sit bones on the floor. And take one more deep breath here. And as you inhale, roll yourself back up through center. And let's roll over the hands and knees. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take a couple rounds of cat and cow on your own inhale and exhale. So inhale, drops your belly, lift your sit bones, chin and chest. Exhale, round your spine. So tuck your tailbone, press into the floor, hollow out your belly, separate your shoulder blades, chin to chest. And so follow your own rhythmic patterning. Remember, you don't have to go as fast or as slow as anybody else. Try to feel your spine moving piece by piece. And if you can't feel it, then just imagine it. Take one more round. And after your next exhale, come back to a flat back. Lift your right leg up out and behind you. As you exhale, bring your knee and your nose together. I'm going to switch and do my left foot first. Knee and nose together. Step your foot between your hands. Drop your hips down. A really big stretch in the top of your back leg. Let the space between your front calf and thighs close. Your hands can stay on the floor. You can lift your chest up. You can bring your hand to your thigh, whatever feels good to you. And take one more breath here. And then push into your front foot. Bring your knee over your ankle. Turn to face the side of your mat, but keep your toes pointing forward. Exactly. And so then this time just bend into your front knee and then bring it back. So just a couple deep, deep bends. And then this time bend into it and hold it. And as you inhale, come back up through center. Now turn your toes to face the long side edge of your mat. And then the middle of your foot is kind of lined up with your knee. So if you need to move it forward, move it forward. As you inhale, take your hand down your leg and your other arm up and overhead. I'm not even going to try with the right and the left and come on the other leg. Turn your chest to the sky. Relax your top shoulder. And then as you inhale, circle your hand to the floor underneath your leg, shoulder. Feel like a really long straight line from the outside edge of your foot all the way up through your top fingertips. Use your bottom hand to stack your shoulders, turn your chest to the sky. A big deep breath. And as you inhale, squeeze your belly, push up through center. Maybe tuck the toes of your back foot. See if you can take your hand to your heel. Sweep your top arm back. It's sort of like your half Ustrasana. And if you can, drop your head back, look at your fingertips, squeeze your low belly, take another deep breath. And then inhale, push forward with your pelvis, roll yourself back up. Turn to face the front of the mat, extend your front foot out, flex your foot, spread your toes wide, squeeze your low belly back, reach with the center of your chest. So open your collarbones and then fold forward over your leg. So it's okay if your leg is bent all the way into your chest. Wherever you are, squeeze your low belly back. Take another deep breath here. And then as you inhale, find your half lift. Try to straighten out your spine a little bit. Reach the center of your chest forward. And let's just rotate your toes out and your leg out to the side. So external rotation. The inside line of your leg is facing the sky. Squeeze your quad and your low belly, and then fold forward again. So if this makes you feel weird pressure in your knee, then just back off and don't do it. Otherwise, if you can fold forward a little bit more. Ooh, take one more deep breath. All those noises always scare me. Inhale, half lift. Then turn your toes up to the sky and then turn them inwards. Inward rotation of your your front leg. Reach the center of your chest forward, fold down again. Roll your low belly back towards your spine. So this is the space between your hip bones. Take one more big deep breath. Inhale, turn your toes back up through center. One more time through center. See if you made any space. See if you can come down a little bit further. Good rhythmic breath pattern. One more big inhale. Long exhale. Good inhale, reach the center of your chest forward, look up. Pull your foot back and bring the sole of your foot to the floor, a little bit to the outside edge of your mat. And then send your back knee back. You can stay on your knee. See if you can come down to your forearms. If you can, see if you can drop your front knee open. So even if you're on your hands, that's okay. Just drop your front knee open so that you're on the knife side edge of your front foot. And then give it a little wiggle, side to side. You're rocking to the outside edge of your back thigh and then a little bit to the inside edge. So this knee is coming closer to you and then a little further to the floor. And take one more big deep breath. And then as you inhale, come back up through center, frame your front foot, step it back. And when you're ready, left leg will lift. Bring it forward in between your hands. Drop your hips forward. Deep stretch in your back thigh. And wherever feels comfortable for you to bring your hands and your torso. And you might want to play with it and see what it feels like in your body to take your hands down or to bring your chest up. One more big deep breath here. And as you inhale, push into your front knee, turn to the side of your mat. Keep your front toes pointed to the front, and then just a couple bends into your front knee. If you need to take your fingertips to the floor for a little support while you do this, that's okay. One more, and then let's fold it. So bend really deep. Try to keep your front knee pressing over the knife side of your front foot. Take one more big deep breath. Inhale, straighten out your front leg. Turn your toes to the long side edge of your mat. One hand down your leg, the other arm up and overhead. So stretch towards your leg. Relax your top shoulder. Spin your top palm to face the wall behind you. And then inhale. Hand under your shoulder. Top arm reaches over your head. Long straight line. So press the knife side edge of your foot down. Take one more deep breath. And then inhale. Squeeze your belly as you come up. You may want to tuck the toes of your back foot. See if you can catch your heel. You can sweep your top arm back. Press your pelvis forward. Push into your back hand. Reach really long with your top arm. And so you can look at your hand or look over your shoulder, your bottom shoulder. One more deep breath. As you inhale, squeeze your belly, come up through center, spin to face the front of the mat. Flex your front foot. Spread your toes wide. And if your leg is going to stay straight, squeeze your quad or go ahead and bend it all the way into your chest. Reach the center of your chest forward and smooth down over your leg. Two more breaths. And half lift. And exhale. Externally rotate your leg. Turn your toes out to the side. Reach the center of your chest forward. Fold down again. So check in with this knee. Sometimes they're different. Roll your low belly back. And inhale, reach the center of your chest forward and turn your toes in. Exhale, fold down. And then inhale, reach the center of your chest forward, turn your toes out. Take one more time through center. If you made a little bit of space. One more big deep breath. Inhale, reach the center of your chest forward, look up. Bring the sole of your foot to the floor, a little bit towards the outside edge of your mat. Bend your back knee back. And see if you can come down to your forearms or stay up on your hands wherever you are. Try to drop to the nice side edge of your front foot. Let your knee drop open. And then if you can add a little bit of movement. So rolling to the outside edge of your back leg and then a little to the inside edge. I'm going to inhale as you come back up through center. Let's tuck the toes of your back foot. Frame your front foot. Step it back. Find your downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. You want to pedal through your heels. Relax your shoulders. You look between your knees. Engage your low belly. And take one more big deep breath here. And inhale, look between your hands. Step or hop your feet up. Kick them hips with distance apart. So come right into your half lift. Reach the center of your chest forward. Look up. And as you exhale, fold down. So take your chest to your thighs, however much you need to bend your knees to get it there. Relax your head and your neck. And then you can take any bind you want. So if you want to grab opposite elbows and rock from back and forth. If you want to grab the backs of your ankles, put your hands underneath your feet. So wherever you are, squeeze your low belly back. Remember that's the space between your hip bones. It's really low. Relax your head and your neck and move your shoulders away from your ears. One more deep breath here. As you inhale, find your half lift, release any binds you might have. Exhale, fold down, toe heel your feet back together. As you inhale, push into the floor, squeeze your belly, sweep your arms out and overhead, palms together, gaze up. And point your tailbone down, relax your shoulders, keep lifting the center of your chest up to your thumbs. On your next exhale, swan dive your arms, fold to the floor. Inhale, roll up for your half lift. Make your hands really active wherever they are and look up even with your eyes. Exhale, plant your palms down, step back to the top of your high push-up, hollow out your belly, press up between your shoulder blades. It should feel somewhat like your cat back. Look in front of your fingertips as you exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, push straight up with your arms, drop your hips, roll over your toes. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. So if you can find your pelvic floor, squeeze your low belly. Long, deep breath. One more big inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, look between your hands, step or hop your feet up. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push into the floor, squeeze your belly as you come all the way up, palms together, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive your arms, fold to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop back, lower down halfway. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press back. Good for 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your lower two bone ribs, look forward, inhale, travel up, half left. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And 2 more. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press back. 2 breaths. Inhale, look forward, hop up, half lift. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Follow your own breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it back. And take just 1 big inhale. 1 long exhale. Next inhale, look forward. Travel to the top. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips, reach up, Utkatasana. Send your weight back into your heels. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, fold, palms to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it back, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Left foot spin flat, right foot steps between your hands. Inhale brings you all the way up. Palms together, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. Frame your front foot, step it back, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Right foot flat, left foot between your hands. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Step back, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Take control of your breath again. Make it long. Make it even. Maybe make it resonant. Inhale, look between your hands. Step or hop up. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Reach up. Exhale, fold. Palms to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it back. Lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press back. Left foot flat, right foot between your hands. Inhale brings you all the way up. And exhale. Interlace your fingers behind your low back. Bring your knuckles towards the floor. Sorry, I'm going to catch my breath. Lift the center of your chest up. Point your tailbone down. Look up. As you exhale, fold forward. Bring your knuckles over your head. Try to keep squeezing your inner thighs together so that your hip bones and your shoulders stay square to the front of the mat. Relax your head and neck. Take a long deep breath here. And then see if you can stay down. You might need to hop your back foot in a little. See if you can just straighten out your front leg. So keep your head and your neck relaxed. Take 1 more deep breath here. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And inhale. Find a little half lift. It's okay to bend into your front leg. So reach your hands behind you. Set your gaze on the floor out in front of you. Stand into your front leg. Lift your back leg up. Try to hold your bind. Take 1 more deep breath. Sorry. And then land on your back foot. Reach your arms out from front to back. Straighten out your front leg. Reach long over it. Right hand down, left arm up. Try to stack your shoulders and your hips. Take 1 more big deep breath. Inhale, come up through center. Bend into your back knee. Sink your hips all the way down. Flex your front foot. So see if you can walk your hands out on the floor. so that you're really trying to pull your chest in front of your front thigh. So take another deep breath here, and then sweep your left arm out in front of your right left shin. Right arm reaches around your low back. Roll your shoulder blade back. Look over your right shoulder. See if you can catch your wrist. If you can catch your wrist, straighten out your right arm. And then let's go the other way. Release your bind, touch the outside of your left foot. Reach your left arm over to your right foot. So pull with your hand on your shin. Turn your chest to the sky. One more big deep breath. And inhale, come up through center, press into the floor, bring yourself up, make your feet parallel. And then you can shake your hips out from left to right. And as you inhale, find your hatha. And exhale, turn your fingertips around, walk them out behind you. So as you start to walk your fingertips out, rock your weight forward. So you're more in your toes than your heels. Keep reaching to the floor behind you. Relax your head and your neck. Roll your low belly back. It's okay if your knees are bent, but if they're straight, squeeze your quads. And take one more big deep breath here. And inhale, walk your fingers back up, half lift. Good. And face the front of the mat, stay up on the toes of your back foot. Take your right fingertip to the floor a couple inches in front of your right foot, and then stand up into it. Lift your back leg up, lift your left arm up. So again, we're trying to stack shoulders and hips, Urdhva Chandrasana. Try to get your back leg parallel to the floor, and then press really hard with your foot. Just pressing against the wall. Take a breath here. And then bend into your top leg. See if you can catch your foot. If you can catch your foot, kick into it. Don't turn your knee to the floor. Keep the inside of your leg parallel to the floor. And then gently release your foot. And let's turn this into Warrior 3. So internally rotate your left leg. Keep it lifted. Little bend in your front leg. Bring your hands to heart center. Start to come up. Sweep your leg out and in front of you. Bend your knee and pull your knee into your chest. So don't use your hands. Just use your leg muscles. Squeeze it out. Try to close the space between your thigh and your chest. Take one more deep breath here. And then open your leg out to 45 degrees. Go ahead and catch your knee. Take your right hand to your hip. If you want to reach down and catch your toe, you can catch your toe. Remember, don't look for 90 degrees here. Just look for 45. Try to keep your left hip dropping and heavy. As you inhale, bring your knee back on center. Both hands to your hips. Extend at your front knee. Don't lean back. Point your toes. Inhale, drop your toes down. Exhale, lift up. Good. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it lifted. Bring your hands back to heart center. Sweep your foot out and behind you. Land in your crescent lunge. Arms reach up. Bend your back knee. Hover it off the floor. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Point your tailbone down. Good. Inhale. Straighten out your back leg. Take your twist. So squeeze your belly. Bring your left upper arm to the outside of your right thigh. Setting your gaze in one place helps with balance. Push into your palms. Lift the center of your chest up to your thumbs. One more big deep breath. Good. As you inhale, come up, hold your twist. Open up your arms from front to back. Revolve, reverse your twist. So take your back hand down your back leg. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together. Reach back with your front arm. Look over your back shoulder. One more big deep breath. Good. Inhale, come all the way up, open up to the other long side edge of your mat, warrior two. Press your front knee over the knife side edge of your front foot. Reach out for your arms. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep your front knee moving forward. Top of your body moving back. One more big deep breath. Inhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Step back, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press back. Inhale, spin your right foot flat, step your left foot between your hands, all the way up. Palms together, gaze up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Point your tailbone down. Interlace your fingers behind your low back. Knuckles to the floor. Lift the center of your chest up. Exhale, fold forward. One more big deep breath. And then maybe hop your back foot in a little bit closer. See if you can just straighten out your front leg. Keep your chest and your thigh together. One more deep breath. Inhale, half lift, little bend into your front leg. Lift your back leg up, internal rotation, hip bone, top of your leg, point to the floor. Take another deep breath here. Bend into your front leg, land on your toes, straighten out your front leg. Did I say land on your front leg? I don't know what I said. Left arm down, right arm up. Trikonasana. So try to keep sending your left hip underneath you and stacking your right hip on top. Inhale, come up through center. Bend into your back knee. Sink your hips down. So see if you can walk your hands forward. Relax your head and your neck down. And then let's see if we can find the bind. So work your right shoulder in front of your right shin. Reach around low. Reach back with your left hand. So this time you'll see if you can catch your left wrist. If you can, straighten out your left arm. Look up over your left shoulder. Left toes point to the sky. And one more big deep breath. Good. And then unwind. As you do, left hand catches your right leg. You can sit. If you can sit all the way down, that's okay. Reach over your head. See if you can catch the nice side edge of your left foot. Turn your chest to the sky. One more big deep breath. Good. And then come up through center. Push into the floor. Make your feet parallel again. Good. On your inhale, lift the center of your chest up. And as you exhale, just let's walk hands forward. So walk them out in front of you, shoulder width distance apart, fingertips spread wide, and then send your weight back into your heels. So it sort of feels like downward facing dog where your chest is hanging through your arms. Engage your low belly. One more big deep breath. Really send your hips out behind you. And then inhale, bring your fingertips back under your shoulders, turn to face the front side of your mat, left fingertips in front of your left toe, stand into your front leg, right arm reaches up. Flex your top foot, reach hard through your top leg. Press your bottom hip forward. Good. See if you can bend into your top leg, catch the top of your foot. You can kick, kick, kick into the top of your foot. Just letting your chest reach just to the side edge of your mat, long side edge. One more big deep breath. Good. And then as you come through, both fingertips to the floor, little bend into your standing leg, hands to heart center. Come up. I cannot keep my balance there. Good. Reach your leg out in front of you, bend your knee, pull it into your chest, squeeze it in tight. Good. And then catch the outside of your knee, left hand to your hip, open up to the 45 degrees, the corner of your mat. Good. Inhale, bring it back to center. Stretch your leg out in front of you. Both hands to your hips. Lift the center of your chest up. Point your toes, draw a line. Toes down and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands back to heart center. Come through your warrior 3. Bend into your front leg. Land on your toes. Arms reach up. Bend your back knee. Hover it off the ground. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Point your tailbone down. Relax your shoulders. Good. Straighten out your front leg. Squeeze your belly. Take the twist. Right upper arm to the outside of your left thigh. One more deep breath, and then hold your twist. Shoulders over hips, arms reach out from front to back. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, drop your back hand down your back leg. Front arm reaches back. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together and your low belly back. Look over your back shoulder. And inhale brings you all the way up. Drop your back heel, open up to the right side, long side edge of your mat. Reach your arms out. And then reverse your warrior 2. Back hand down your back leg. Keep the deep bend in your front knee. Reach back at the top half of your body. One more big deep breath. Inhale, windmill your hands around your front foot. Spin up to the toes of your back foot. And lower down halfway. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press back. And on your inhale, look between your hands. Step or hop through to a seat. Lift your legs up. Hold for 5. Squeeze your inner thighs together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay all the way down. Toes to the sky. Okay, hands by your hips. So on your inhale, lift your hips up and your torso up to about your shoulder blades. And then exhale, roll back down, legs to 90 degrees. So try not to pull your legs too far into your chest. Think about going straight up. So exhale up, inhale down. Keep going with control. Let's do 5 more like this. So 5, 4. Squeeze your inner thighs and your glutes. 3, 2, and 1. So listen, we're going to do the same movement up. And then as you come down, bend your knees. Reach them out to about 45 degrees. And exhale, pull them in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach out. So keep going. Only reach your legs out as far as you can. Keep your low back on the mat. Do about 4 more. Two more. Last one, up and out. Good. Pull your knees into your chest. Give it a little rest. One more breath here. And then make your body like an X. As you exhale, lift up, take your right hand to the outside of your lifted left leg. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, up to the right. So you can press into your back hand. If this feels easy, you can reach with both hands. Just try to turn your chest to the side as you come up. Three, 6 more. Five more. Two more on each side. Last one. Good. Lay all the way down, take a break. Go ahead and bring your feet together, reach long from the fingertips to toes. Take a good stretch. And then as you exhale, let's come up into Navasana. Just reach your arms out, lift your legs up, touch your toes. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. 4, 5. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more. Cool, it just doesn't seem dramatic when you're on your own. It doesn't seem as intense or dramatic. And pull your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. When you're ready, rock up and down the length of your spine. Roll over your knees, step or hop your feet back, lower down. So lower all the way down, and then you can press up, let your thighs drop to the floor, open your collarbones, look over your right shoulder and your left shoulder. And then as you exhale, just send your hips back to your heels so you can separate your knees if you want. You can keep your arms reaching out to the windows. You could bring your hands by your sides. Just one more breath here. arms forward. So walk your hands out, keep your hips over your knees, drop your chin and your chest to the floor. So look towards your fingertips. So your chin and your chest might touch. Otherwise, just keep reaching. And engage your low belly. Squeeze it back towards your spine. Take one more big deep breath. And then walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. And as you inhale, look between your hands, step or hop your feet through to a seat. Take Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet together, knees drop apart. So start out with your heels as close as they usually are. Typically do this posture. And then lift the center of your chest up, pull your chest through your arms, and as you exhale, fold forward. So try to keep your collarbones open. Let your head and neck relax. You can point your elbows behind you. Good. And then wherever your hands are, let's walk them out on the floor in front of you. So kind of claw yourself on the floor, walk them forward and pull yourself forward and then send your weight back. So that you're really kind of using your hands to eke a little bit more stretch out, get you a little bit further down. And then stay down here. Just see if you can walk your hands over to the top right corner of your mat. So you might feel your left hip bone or your left sit bone pull up from the floor. Try to send it back down. Relax your head and your neck. You can rest your head on your arm or on the floor. And think about increasing that stretch from your left armpit to your left sit bone. And let your inhale walk you back through center and then come over to the left. Reach out through your left hand, send your right sit bone back down, relax your head and neck. And then inhale one more time through center, see if you made any space. See if you can bring your chest down towards your feet a little bit more. And then as you inhale, walk your hands back. Just roll yourself right up through center. Move your feet out a little bit. So make the diamond shape between your legs a little bit bigger. And as you inhale, use your hands on your shins. Pull the center of your chest forward. Lift up. And then as you exhale, fold down again. So imagine just keep trying to bring your chest to your feet. Let your head and neck relax. And then walk your hands out. See if you can pull yourself down a little bit. And then let's walk over to the right again. Send your left sit bone back down. Big deep breath. And then walk through center and over to the left. Right sit bone reaches for the floor. Relax your head. Inhale, walk yourself back through center, pull yourself out. Walk your hands back, roll yourself up through center, and make a bigger diamond the last time. Much bigger diamond here. And inhale, use your hands to support the center of your chest with your arms. Exhale, fold forward. So maybe you're bringing the crown of your head to the back of your feet, the back of your heels, or the forehead to your heels. And this is what happens if we find the diagonal here. I've never done it before. So reach your hands over to the right. And then inhale back to center and over to the left. Long deep breath. And then let your inhale bring you back through center. Walk your hands out, fold yourself down. See if you could get your head behind your heel. One more deep breath. And walk your hands back, roll yourself up. Bring the soles of your feet to the floor. Okay, the sun is in my eyes. Knees point to the sky. So walk your feet out a little bit in front of you and then just windshield wiper your legs. So drop both knees over to the right. Inhale up through center and over to the left. You can do this as fast or as slow as it feels good to you. And then bring your knees over to the right and walk yourself all the way up. And then as you inhale, lift the center of your chest up and exhale, fold straight forward over both legs. Think about sending your left sit bone back down to the floor. Mine's not anywhere close. And take another deep breath here. Good. Let's just make a circle. So walk your hands over to the right. You can take your forearm down. Use your left arm up and overhead or your palm of your hand, whatever feels good to you. And a big deep breath. And then start to roll yourself down flat on your back. Press your left knee down. You can reach your arms overhead if that feels okay. And take one more big deep breath here. And then you can use your elbows on the floor to press yourself up through center. And then let's stretch over to the left. So left hand down, right arm up and overhead. And relax your top shoulder. Take a big deep breath. And then inhale up through center. And both knees back up through center again. Feet not with distance apart. Both knees over to the left. Lift the center of your chest up and then exhale. Fold yourself forward. As you inhale, walk your hands over to the left. Left hand down, right arm up and overhead. So send your right glute back down to the floor. Relax your top shoulder. Take a deep breath. And then kind of roll yourself right down through center. Press your right knee down and reach your arms overhead. And one more deep breath. And then elbows to the floor, press into your elbows, come up, right hand down on the outside of your right shin, left arm up and overhead. And one more big deep breath. And then inhale, bring yourself back up through center, soles of your feet to the floor, and see if you can press yourself up into your squat. You might have to wiggle around to make that happen. So you can turn your toes out if you need to. Make your feet more than hips width distance apart, and then use your hands on the floor. Start to walk yourself out. Get your shoulders in front of your knees. And so if it feels better just to stay folded down here, just stay there. If you want, you can bend your elbows, bring your hands together. Drop your tailbone, lift the center of your chest, so push into the fronts of your shins with your upper arms. We'll take one more big deep breath here. And then let's take your Bakasana exit. So hands down underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, knees to your armpits, find your cat back. So rock your weight into your hands and then push it away, round your upper back and your lower belly. Maybe your feet get light, maybe they come off the floor, maybe your feet come all the way up. Whenever you're ready, hop back. Move through your vinyasa. One more deep breath here. And then look forward. Let's come down onto forearms. So spread your fingertips wide. Bring your thumbs closer together. Bring your elbows under your shoulders or even a hair closer than you think they should be. Push into your elbows. Look towards your fingertips. Walk your toes in. So hips up. And then you'll stop walking your toes in and you can either no longer look forward or push into the floor. You could stay right there. If you want, you can lift your right leg up to the sky. Keep pushing into the floor. And if you want, you can lift your left leg up. You can hop into your pincha if you want. Otherwise, just stay here. Squeeze your low belly back, breathe. Push into your elbows. Three more breaths. See if you can stay. Drop your knees down. Sit your hips back to your heels. And take one more deep breath here. And then come through your downward facing dog. Jump through to a seat. Lay yourself down. Let's take a couple back bends. So we'll start with modified bridge. Let's do 4. So feet or hips width distance apart. Hands reach down and feel your heels. Turn your toes in just a hair. On your inhale, push into your feet and lift your hips up. Interlace your fingers behind your low back, and then pull your elbows and shoulders closer together. So you get up onto your upper outer arm, and then press down and away with your feet. Squeeze your glutes and your inner thighs. Press into the whole back of your arm. Let the center of your chest lift up to your chin. Breathe here. First 3. 2. 1. Release your bind. Roll yourself down. You can stick with that back bend if you want to take Urdhva Dhanurasana, standing into both your hands and your feet, pressing into both your hands and your feet. You can do that. Choose your back bend. On your inhale, lift up. Interlace your fingers. Push down through your arms and your feet. Breathe. 5. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your pelvic floor. 3. 2. 1. Release your bind, roll down. 2 more. 1 cycle of breath. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, press up. 5. Active feet wherever you are. 4. 3. 2, 1, roll down. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your bind, roll down, pull your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And eventually rock up and down the length of your spine. Come all the way up. Extend your legs out in front of you. Lift the center of your chest up. As you exhale, fold forward. So just reach out and catch whatever you can grab. And it's okay to bend your knees all the way into your chest. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Relax your head and your neck. Roll your low belly back so that low space between your hip bones. And try to turn all your focus back to your breath. See if you can take 5 really even, rhythmic, continuous inhales and exhales. And then as you inhale, see if you can wiggle your hips back, so that you get a little bit deeper into the stretch. Bring your chest a little closer to your thighs. Roll your low belly back again. Relax your head and neck again. Relax your shoulders. So if your legs are straight, press your thighs into the floor. Take 3 more deep breaths. And as you inhale, find your half lift. Reach the center of your chest forward. Look up. Exhale, release your bind. Let's take the half vinyasa. So inhale, hands down, hips up. Exhale, roll over your knees. Step or hop back. Lower down halfway. Inhale, roll up. Drop your hips. Lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your toes. Hips up and back. As you inhale, look between your hands. Step or hop through. Stay all the way down. Take Sarvangasana, so hands down by your sides. You have one leg now, not 2, so they move together as one. Inhale, lift your legs up and over your head to the floor behind you. As your hips come up, take your hands to your low back. Rock from side to side. Bring your elbows and shoulders closer together, and then lift your feet up to the sky. So your pelvis moves towards your face, your heels move away from you. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep looking up at your toes. If at any point you've had enough on your neck, roll yourself down. So you should be balancing on the tops of your shoulder blades and the back of your head. So your neck and your upper spine are not pressing into the floor. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together enough to make like a little pocket to protect your spine. And engage your low belly. See if you can find your pelvic floor. It feels different when you have gravity acting on you this way. Rhythmic deep breaths. As you exhale, drop your toes to the floor behind your head. If your toes touch, interlace your fingers and reach your knuckles for the windows. If it feels better to hold your low back, you can always do that. Bring the tops of your feet to the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, press into your upper arms. And as you exhale, bend your knee, bring your shins towards the floor, and your knees towards your ears. Gently squeeze your ears with your knees. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together. And as you're ready, start to release your mind and roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. To come all the way down. Extend your legs out, press your hands into the floor. You can tuck your thumbs under your glutes, push into your elbows, lift the center of your chest out, drop back down under the crown of your head. And take tilt up to the front edge of your sit bones, press your thighs down, reach out long through your feet. And really notice your breath through the front of your chest and your throat. One more big inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, press into your elbows, come off the crown of your head, lay flat. Pull your right knee into your chest, give it a good squeeze first. Press your left thigh down. Go ahead and take your knee off towards your right armpit. So keep your thigh close into your side. Press your left thigh down again. Good. And then as you inhale, take your twist. So cross your right knee all the way over to the left. Come onto the outside of your left hip. Roll your chest open to the sky. Reach your right arm out to the right. And then let your inhale bring you back to center. Switch out legs. Right thigh presses down, left thigh pulls in. Pull in and press down. Feel that opposition between your thighs. And then drop your knee off towards your armpit. So keep it close in. No space between your chest and your thigh. Press your right thigh down again. And then drop your knee all the way over to the right. Come onto the outside of your right hip. Left shoulder drops open. And then inhale, come back through center. Pull both knees into your chest. Round your eyes up towards your knees. Squeeze everything together into a tight, tight, tight little ball. And then let it go. Get your legs out long. Turn your palms up. Let your toes drop out to the sides. Close your eyes. Let go of the control of your breath. Check in with your body, see if you need to wiggle around or move so that you can feel fully supported by the floor, and let go. Let your eyes drop back into your head. Relax your face and your jaw. See if you can just allow your awareness to float right above your body an inch or two. Just let it go. And start to bring your awareness back into your body. Deepen your inhales and exhales. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Cycle ankles and wrists. And as you're ready, reach your arms right overhead. Stretch long from fingertips to toes. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them one last squeeze. And as you're ready, rock to your right or to your left and press up to a seat. And then let's find a comfortable seat. So if you need to stick a block or some blankets or a pillow underneath your glutes, you can find a comfortable cross-legged position. You can take your back up against a wall. But go ahead and find a seat that feels comfortable, that you can hold. And find a comfortable place for your arms. So you can rest one palm on top of the other in your lap. You can turn your palms up. Again, find something where your shoulders feel relaxed so that you don't have to wiggle around too much. Speaking of wiggling around, so go ahead and wiggle around, fix your clothes, fix your hair, scratch your face, whatever it is you need to do. And so then we're going to pick one place to set your attention. And so that could be, the sounds outside the room or inside the room. It could be the sound or the sensation of your breath. It could be the sensation of, your hands on your body. So it doesn't much matter what you focus on, but that you just pick one place. And until I say stop, you just keep returning your attention there. Let your breath follow its natural pattern. And gently start to bring your awareness back. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Just set an intention before, bring that back to mind. Bring your palms to heart center, close your eyes. We'll end with 1 round of Om, 3 rounds of Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May you live with ease. Namaste. Thanks for coming out. Hope you guys have a good Sunday. Have class tomorrow at 6:30.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, hey guys. Oh, it's so good to see you. Hey Gina. Oh, there. Now I can see everybody. Oh, Nika's at the beach.
Delicious. Thank you.
Thank you. Amber, you made it. How you doing? Good. Hey, Lauren. Bye, Jen. Good to see you.
You too.
Bye, love you. Thanks for being here.
Mia connected
All right,
from
guys.
Japan.
Do what?
Mia is connected from Japan.
Nuh-uh. You're already in Japan?
Mia.
Oh, my gosh. I can't hear her. That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. We miss you. Bye. Hope things are good.
Ciao.
Bye. Love you guys.
Have a good day.
Bye. You too.